Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. Right in my hands is a Battlecats volume 1, I should say, The Hunt for the Dire Beast. It's written and created by Mark London. Andy King is the artist for issues 1, 2, 3, 4. Michael Camelo is the artist for issue 5. Colorist for 1, 2, and 3 is Alejandro Giraldo, and then Julian Gonzalez, the artist or the colorist for Thorn 5. Miguel Zapata is the book designer and letterer. So this came out a while ago. Mad Cave's been doing like re-releases of key volumes at a discounted price. I believe it's $9.99 now. Good price to jump in for a trade. And it's an interesting series. It collects issues 1 through 5, The Hunt for the Dire Beast, and it's an introduction to the Battlecats in the world. It's okay. Like, that's the God's honest truth. Like, I read it and it's like, I feel like the concepts are better than execution. The story is that the Battlecats are sent off to go take care of this thing called the Dire Beast, and the Dire Beast threatens the kingdom in ways that more so than just being a beast. And throughout that we kind of learn history of this world, this kingdom, the Battlecats themselves. We kind of get like the origin of everything. I feel like the issue or the first volume gets better as it goes along. It's about issue 4 where things start getting, I think, good. But overall, like it's kind of feels like a disjointed story that feels more like someone trying to put a story to an RPG source book than like a story itself, if that makes sense. There's groundwork here that I think of stuff that can be really cool, and where it goes I think is kind of interesting, but the lead up to it is a little disjointed. I think where it actually really starts getting good is it starts talking about the history of Valderia, and that's when things get, I think, solid. And it starts picking up. But like up to that point, it's rough. Like, it's the best way I can describe it all. The whole thing just feels very, very rough. Like, a little choppy. Things are missing. There's parts of the narrative that really need to be fleshed out. But like as I said, the concept's kind of cool. Like, there's some stuff here that's neat. I also think the art on issue 5 is far better than 1 to 4. And it is noticeable. So, that's kind of a thing as well. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of, like, it feels like series of events that doesn't help. There's things that just aren't really explained well enough that you just kind of go with. It's interesting. Like, the other is it doesn't feel focused enough, I think, is part of the other issue I have. It kind of jumps around with some things. I think there's just a lot of, I think, editing and narrative layout choices I probably would have done differently. So yeah, it's interesting. There are a bunch of extras, which is kind of cool. There, some sketches, some page info, layout, not layouts, but like script. Sorry, looking for the right word. So there's some intriguing things on it. But yeah, I mean, I think there's other things from Mad Cave that are much more recent, that are much more solid to read, and a bit more indicative of what the company is putting out now. But yeah, this feels kind of like an early release from an early publishing, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's the best way I can describe it. It's interesting. I don't know. I would be maybe interested in reading the second volume. I don't know. Whatever. Can't win them all. You can go get yours, though. It's out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support your site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I actually want to thank Mad Cave for hooking us up with this review copy, and thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky.
Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.